Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everyone. You're all highly welcome. Le français avec Mademoiselle Cynthia, French language with Mademoiselle Cynthia. You're welcome. Today we're going to learn an exciting topic. All the topics are always exciting because we are learning. Learning, it's always exciting. Okay, so what do we have here today? We have le sujet de aujourd'hui, today's topic, which is so présenter. We're going to see how to learn how to introduce ourselves in French language and as well with adjectives. There's a lot of adjectives you're going to learn a few. So that when introducing yourself or talking about yourself, presenting yourself, you're going to use a lot of adjectives, okay, which Mademoiselle Cynthia Federa will be teaching you. Remember, Mademoiselle Cynthia Federa always make learning very easy, mostly French language makes it easy. Thank you very much. So let's see how to introduce yourself in French language. Let's go to the next slide. What do we have here? We have Princess Sophia. Good. My video, my learning is actually for everyone, children and adults, okay? So for the adults shouldn't feel so bad. I'm using Princess Sophia here. Okay, so Princess Sophia is one of the favorite cartoon children love watching. So that was why I have to use Princess Sophia as my caption. Okay, so beautiful. We have Princess Sophia, which she's a girl. In field, you can see on the title here, in field, which is a girl. Okay, I will always make it easy by interpreting them, writing them in French and English for easy comprehension or learning. So the first thing here, je m'appelle Princess Sophia. Okay, so for me, je m'appelle Mademoiselle Cynthia Ifediora. Okay, good. So the next thing, just sweet and feel. I'm a girl. The next slide, you're gonna see the English version of these, okay? But I actually intentionally wrote them in French language alone, so that I'm gonna get it, so that you have to focus, okay, in your French, okay? Remember, the goal is to what to speak French language and at ease with Mademoiselle Cynthia Federa. So let's start it again. Je m'appelle Princesse Sophia, je suis une fille. J'ai 4 ans. J'habite en Amérique. Je suis belle et intelligente. Merci. Very simple. Okay. I know there are so many ways of introducing ourselves, profession, and so on and so forth. But we'll always do it bit by bit. Okay, so that we can always remember. Okay, because we can't learn everything in one day, so it has to be a bit by bit. So je m'appelle Princess Sophia. My name is Princess Sophia. That's what we have on the slide here. Just sweet and few. I'm a girl. All right. J'ai 4 ans. J'ai 4 ans. J'ai actually means I have. Just the way we have it in German language and other languages. To say I have. When you want to translate it to English language, it simply means I have 4 years. So that's why we don't do word for word translation English to French. No, we don't do that because the grammars are totally different. Okay, it's just a little that has some similarities. But when it comes to age, j'ai 4 ans. I have 4 years old. That's actually funny when it comes to English, but it's a correct English. It's a correct French. Pardon me. It's a correct French. Okay. I'm 4 years old. J'habite en America. I live in America. Okay. J'habite en America. I live in America. Je suis belle et intelligente. I told you initially that we'll be learning with adjectives, okay? I know colors and other things are adjectives, but here we'll be learning with descriptive adjectives, okay? Good. You can see Sophia say je suis belle et intelligente, which simply means I'm beautiful and intelligent. Merci. She ended it saying merci. Very simple. So let's do this again for the girls. I also have slide for the boys. Okay, now for this girl, it can also go along for the women. Okay, women totally the feminine gender. Okay, this is what you're gonna use, because the difference here is when it comes to the adjective. For example, you see intelligent. Intelligent end with letter E because she's a girl. Okay, another thing here, we have just suis in few. That obviously the girls, the boys, or the masculine gender can say just suis in few. So that's why I have different slides for the girls or for the ladies, for the boys, for the men as well. Okay. So Let's go to the next slide. This is the English translation of the French previous slide. My name is Princess Sophia. I'm a girl. I'm 4 years old. I live in America. I'm beautiful and intelligent. Thank you. So now let's look at what do we have here. We have Prince Hugo. Prince Hugo is a boy, obviously. So this slide is for the boys and for the men. Okay. Un garçon means a boy, while a man is un homme, okay? So let's quickly listen to Prince Hugo introduce himself. Je m'appelle Prince Hugo, okay? I'm trying to use a bass voice, okay? In place of Prince Hugo. Je m'appelle Prince Hugo, je suis un garçon, j'ai 7 ans, j'habite en Amérique, je suis beau, je suis gentil, merci. Okay, beautiful. So let's do that again for the boys. For the men, Jumapel Prince Hugo. Okay? Okay, you can also say that your name alongside with your surname, right? For example, if I've said of a reading here, Jumapel Prince Hugo Henry or Jumapel Prince Hugo Williams, you can that's just an example, okay, in which you could help to introduce yourself in French language, okay, in a very easy manner. The second one, je suis un garçon, I'm a boy. If you're a man, je suis un homme, okay? J'ai 7 ans, okay? I'm going to also make a video of where you're going to learn how to count your numbers because with your numbers, you can actually say your age here. 7 in French language is sept. Un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, sept. Six, sept, okay? J'ai 7 ans. J'habite en Amérique. Je suis beau. Je suis gentil. Merci. I think I'm going to repeat this again so that you can say it alongside with me. Je m'appelle Prince Hugo. Je suis un garçon. J'ai 7 ans. J'habite en Amérique. Je suis beau. Je suis gentil, merci. Je suis beau means I'm handsome. Je suis gentil, I'm kind of nice, okay? It's actually kind of nice. Lastly, merci. So we're gonna see an English translation of Prince Hugo when he introduced himself in French language. My name is Prince Hugo. I'm a boy. I'm 7 years old. I live in America. I'm handsome and kind. Thank you. So let's look at les adjectives. Very important. With this les adjectives, you can make a whole lot of sentences apart from introducing yourself or describing yourself in French language. You could use this to talk about people or describe things. Okay, so quickly, I have made it very easy. I have written them in French language and in English language, and as well in masculine gender and in feminine gender, okay? Because a boy is handsome while a girl is beautiful. So that's why I aligned them in masculine and in feminine genders, okay? So we have here Bo. The first one we have Bo. Bo is handsome. Okay, see the English translation here. Bo is handsome. Belle, beautiful. Belle, beautiful. Okay, so the second one we have means. Means for masculine, means for feminine, which simply means slim or thin. Okay, je suis means. If you want to say I am, you say je suis. Okay, for example, if I'm a boy, I'll say je suis beau, which simply means I'm handsome. I'm a lady, obviously. So how do I say I'm beautiful in French language? Je suis belle. Je suis means I am. You see how simple French language is. Good. Je suis means if I'm slim. Okay, if you're slim, you want to say I'm slim. When describing yourself in French language, you say what? Je suis means. Good. So the third one we have grand, not grand. Grand is English, okay? Some people will always say grand. No, ce n'est pas comme ça. Say grand. Grand for masculine, grand. Okay, if you watch closely, all the feminine words end with letter E. Okay, that's another way for you to know feminine gender because every noun in French language has its own gender. Take good note of that. every noun. What is a noun? A noun is the name of a person, animal, place, or thing. So all the nouns has its own gender in French language. For example, let me go to objects. We have table, la table. Table is a feminine, it falls into a feminine gender, okay? Le livre ends with letter E, but it's actually a masculine gender. Okay, so I don't want to go into another topic, so let's focus. I just want to give you examples so that you're going to really see that every noun has its own gender in French language. So we have here the third one, grand, which simply means big or tall. Okay, so the fourth one we have gross. So can you see a quite difference between the gross and the gross for fat? Okay, fat means gross. So if you want to say I'm fat in French language, say je suis grosse. For a man, go see grosse for a girl or for a lady or for a woman. Okay, so we have the next one after gross is gentil. If you watch very well, Prince Hugo said je suis gentil, and his gentil did not end with double L-E. So for the feminine, which is Sophia, would say je suis gentil because of the letter E. Gentil means kind or nice. So the next one after gentil, we have intelligent. Intelligent for the boys, intelligent. It's not the T I'm pronouncing, okay? The actual pronunciation for the last letter alphabet there is the E, okay? Intelligent. Remember the last letters in French language are not pronounced. They are just exceptionals, and E, letter E is one of the exceptionals, okay? That's to differentiate the male and the female, okay? Intelligent, intelligent, which simply means intelligent, very simple. So after intelligent, we have amusant. Can you see the way I pronounce? Can you hear the way I pronounce it? Amusant, amusant. So I'm funny for a lady. I say je suis amusante. For Prince Hugo, je suis amusant. Okay, good. So we have after amusant, we have laid. Laid means ugly. You can see the difference. Letter E. Laid for family ended with letter E. Okay, laid. I'm ugly. You say if you want to say I'm ugly, just suis laid. Okay, but I believe God has created everything beautiful. It's just for us to know what these words, everything we learn, we know in English, we have to know them in French language. Okay. So lastly, here I have what view. View with view. View for masculine, view for feminine, which simply means old. If you're old, if you're describing yourself, if you're a man, just see view. If you're a woman, just see view. Beautiful. So we've come to an end of the learning how to introduce ourselves in French language and as well with adjectives. Okay. So what do I have on my screen now? I have merci et au revoir. So how do you say goodbye to Mademoiselle Cynthia Ifedera? Au revoir. Au revoir. Au revoir.